What's up, everybody? Iceman here again for the second night in a row, coming to you live from the studio. It's about a little after 8:30 here on the East Coast, and yesterday I went live for a brief monologue about the retirement of Nick Saban because this week has been just a crazy whirlwind about coaching changes and so many different things happening. And when I woke up this morning, I knew that after the Nick Saban news yesterday, that something else was going to happen. And that something else happened, I think, around 7 o'clock this morning as I'm flipping through my phone. Actually, I should give all the credit in the world to Coach, who is the one who texted me and said Bill Belichick is out or Bill Belichick is next. So the news broke this morning that Bill Belichick was going to be stepping down as head coach of the New England Patriots, or at least they were going to be mutually parting ways. So at noon today, after a bunch of speculation and all the things from Schefter and all the reporting that you would normally see, Bob Kraft and Bill Belichick get up in front of the Patriots media, and honestly, it was live on YouTube and all that stuff, and essentially confirm what we already knew. So last night, I was talking to you as the podcaster, as Matty Ice, the Iceman and Coach podcaster, and somewhat of a media personality, if you will, in the sports media landscape. Media landscape has changed so much. Sports media has changed so much. Today, though, I can't help but come to you as a fan because this Bill Belichick thing is just, it hits home. I was born and raised in Bristol, Rhode Island, which is not too far from Foxborough, Massachusetts. My parents are both from New England. And even though I have been in Virginia for almost now half of my life, actually more than half of my life, if you really think about it, New England has always been sort of my home base. Or at least that's where I grew up. It's where my formative years were. And it's where a lot of who I am is established in. And the New England Patriots of the Bill Belichick and Tom Brady era were 100% woven into the fabric of that region and therefore woven into the fabric of me. My dad and I have connected so many times over the years about the Patriots, especially in those early days. And to see Bill Belichick leave is truly the end of an era. And I know that we have been coining that phrase this week, but if you think about Pete Carroll, Nick Saban, and Bill Belichick no longer being on the sidelines for their respective teams next year, it's a pretty big deal, and it is the end of an era. In the 20-something seasons that Bill Belichick has been at the helm in New England, Tom Brady was the quarterback for 19 of them. 18 of them were consistently good winning years, and I don't think that there is ever going to be any type of dynasty that surpasses what they accomplished together. What Tom Brady and Bill Belichick did was remarkable. In a league in which it's very difficult to win, and in a league with a salary cap which makes it difficult to consistently win. The league is built salary cap wise so that teams can be good every 5 years or so. And if you think about it, if it's on the up and up, teams are supposed to win the Super Bowl once every 32 years or so. But it's not the way that it works. And so for them to consistently be this good, to consistently be on top, and to have the run that they had, with the success that they had, is unprecedented. And with Bill Belichick leaving, it changes all of that. All of that is now history. It was history when Brady left. It is now complete history because next season on that sideline, not one person in terms of a coach or a player will be there from that entire run pretty much. And watching the press conference today, it was very obvious to me anyway that Bill Belichick didn't want to leave, but I think felt forced to leave because I think Bob Kraft is looking at himself as an aging octogenarian, and he wants to get back to that glory before he is no longer able to be the owner of this team. He said in the press conference that he bought the team as a season ticket holding fan that started in 1971. I think he still is that guy. But I think he's also the kind of person that wants to be seen as the cool person in the room. He wants to be seen as the owner that is beloved in New England. And I think that he still is. But I think that New England fandom has changed so much because of all the success. I think there has been entitlement, and I certainly think that the gratitude that should go with all the accolades that the players and coaches achieved, the fans didn't do anything but support. I think that we have lost in being able to appreciate that. And I think that this season did not help that. Many people felt like they were owed a winning season or a better season. So Bill Belichick is no longer there. And when I think about my childhood memories, or my adulthood memories, I should say, I think about the connections with my dad. I think about how it changed the way New England sports was viewed because the Patriots were nothing before they got there. And now we're going to look at these legacies. And one thing that we do all the time is absolutism. And we did it when Brady left, and we said, look at that. Belichick isn't the same. It was all Brady. And today in Brady's statement, I thought it was classy and I thought it was perfect because Brady said, I would not be who I am without Coach Belichick. And that goes in reverse too. They needed each other. Most of the time, when a relationship works, a marriage, or any type of successful endeavor, you need many things to take place and happen all at once that is going to help that succeed. There's no way that the Patriots are what they are without Brady. There's no way that they were what they were without Bill Belichick. It was a match made in heaven. And they stayed together a lot longer than most of the successful duos in NFL history, even in sports history. And for Boston to now have Red Auerbach, Bill Russell, Bill Belichick, and Tom Brady, that's incredible. And so I'm sad that the end of an era is here, but this is what happens. Things end, you move on, and this is a business. And so the Patriots will still be there. Bill Belichick will be on a sideline somewhere. Tom Brady is now retired, and this is the end of an era. So to Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and everybody who was involved in those Patriot years, from this fan anyway, thank you, and I'm so grateful. And yes, it will be weird to see Belichick on a sideline. I don't know what his coaching will be like. I don't know what team is going to get him. All that I know is that I am extremely grateful for everything that I saw, and I don't think that anybody in that region will see anything like that again. Hope this finds everybody well, and we will talk to you tomorrow night. Have a good night.